Welcome back, everybody, to the week 101 Gotenks account update. Still going strong, 6.05 million GP. I feel like I haven't done a ton since last week. My TW rewards, and I'm going to be doing a couple re-rolls for Datacrons with that in a second. But main things, I'm at level 24 with Luke and 22 with IG. I haven't bought any packs since like day 1 with crystals, so I think that's kind of the way to go. And I just need like a little bit more of this thing and a lot more of that. The Colisseum with the 3 guys seems like way more easy to actually like game and plan around. I almost completed tier 2 on that, but then like this thing, these 2 guys, I'm not gonna do a battle. I'm out of battles. So you don't have to worry about that. I'm rank 119. I'm not like a good leader. So I kind of, my expectations are set at like this one where I get 100. And then if I have anything where I get above that, I'm happy. Like yesterday I got in top 90, but the most of the time I'm like, this was just outside. I'm just like, yeah, come on. But yeah. So there's that. I wish that was the first thing that popped up when I clicked on characters, but that's how they said it. I got Darth Malik to Relic 9. I did have him in time for lock, so I've been using him all week in GAC. 215,000 protection, almost 100,000 health. I need to find a way to get just 100,000 health, just a little bit more, because that would be sweet. Lots of speed. I am loving my Malik. I used the Darth Revan trio in one of my last matches to beat Jedi Master Luke, which felt great. Even with Relic Delta and everything, this is really helping me out. So if there's a couple characters I have to do Relic 9, I'm glad it's Malik and Revan. Revan a little bit further away from that. I need all the keypads. I don't have any of them. I'm getting low on the impulse detectors and arrow magnifiers. So, next Relic 9 and the last for a while will be Revan. I don't know if I need to rush to that. I think I'm going to kind of take the brakes off that. I don't need to do him anytime soon. And it's not going to be benefiting me a ton in the short term. So I'll unfavorite him. I wanted to keep them in the favorites to go over the fact that I bumped them up. Boosh is at Relic 7. I'm going to park her there for a while. She was Relic 5 for the longest time, like unlock level, and that's just where I kept her. And last week I had her at Relic 6, but Relic 7, now you're kind of insulated from everything completely except Relic 10. And I don't face too many of those, so she's good. Chrysanthemum's also Relic 7, but I think I had him like that. Spirit, I got up to 7, because this week I did beat a Jabba, but it was Relic 7 Jabba, and then the next match I faced Relic 8. And I get barely beaten the Relic 7, so I know 8 would not have worked with being down 3. So getting up to 7 was great. I think I have great mods on Spirit now. 134 speed, or extra speed, crit damage triangle, over 10,000 offense. Just fantastic. I did a little bit more slicing, got, a lot of health, offense, speed. I mean, the health isn't as important, but just a lot of offense wherever I could find it. I guess I could slice up more, but there's better things to slice up at the blue level. So she is great and done for now. I guess I can unfavorite Boosh too. Echo, I'm undecided whether I want to go to Relic 5 with Echo. I would have to kind of do it for the whole Bad Batch. I might see if I'm fine with Relic 4 and just pick my battles. But I don't need him for a ship. Nest, I think I want to maybe get to Relic 5 to just help be a little annoying. The mods are crap on my Nest. It's just kind of there to be annoying. But I did slap on the Zeta because I was at a point where I was like, I have a lot of Zetas. And right now they have this thing where I've just been farming hard battles on light side because they have it's like Balin characters, but if you have them, the extra drops on light side hard nodes are Zetas, which is crazy. That's way better. Like one Zeta is way better than like one Kyrotech or one Signal Data. So I've been only doing this and not farming like Kyrotechs or other nodes. But otherwise, what I've been farming, since I'm not really strapped for Kyrotech right now, I've been farming this node because you get a lot of stuff. You get this one per arrow magnifiers. This is just kind of a piece you need, but this is just like a Gear 12 piece. Because Gear 12 plus stuff is mainly fleet. So I was just thinking, with tokens and everything, Gear 12 to Gear 13 is a real big bottleneck that you need to focus on, so I'm just trying to focus with that. Rex, I think Relic 5 I will do. And that might be my next relic once I just get some of this data. I am sick, by the way. Like, it's just been all week getting through something. And then the rest of what's going on, I'm kind of, like, indecisive. I have added Cal's characters to farming for their shards. And I'm at a point of indecision because I have this Lightspeed token. This one, first of all, I got the Palpatine one. I already have everything that it can give me for Palpatine, like all his is and everything. So I just want to show this is what you get for breaking it down. If you don't know, a lot of people will have seen this, but you get a bunch of finishers and a bunch of, and this is my Kyrotech right now because I've been like indecisive of like, I'm waiting for Cat, so Cat's gonna get a bunch of Kyros, and then I'm kind of like indecisive. I have this Rebel one, and I'm indecisive. I guess it's limited. There's Saw. No, there's Saw. So I used a token on him already. The only reason I wouldn't want to do Saw is because I already used a Gear 12 token on him, and it feels like a waste. I could, I've heard an argument that I could do Mon Mothma, and that's true, and that would help me get me closer to Luke. But I also used a token on her already. If I had just given her the Gear 12 token and Saw the Gear 10, I think it would be an easy decision for Saw, because I do want to get Saw up and running. And this one I just picked up. I just wanted to have one. I'm going to probably apply it today. But I want Saw, because Luthen's not too far off. That's 4 months if they don't give us any extra. And I have Kyle Katarn, and I have, you know, Chemrex if I really wanted to slot there. So, I mean, that's a 3v3 team. You'll get Luthen, that's great. It's a couple of Zetas on him. It's a lot of shards that I have to farm for Sawk. So, like, even Tarful's farther along. The big barrier now for Cal is not much of a barrier at all. He's kind of someone I want to have alongside JML, and it's just so easy to get right now that it's just like a no-brainer. So it's just the ease of getting him that I can't ignore. Marin's ready. Cal, I need to do just Cantina farms. I'll do that when I can. Seer, just needs like a token to get to Gear 12. Tarful needs a token and some stars, so it's just crazy. And I am like finding myself being very impatient and wanting Malicos sooner. But I also, you know, there's Bo-Katan that I need. But then I don't wanna gear up Kelleran back because I'm gonna get a token for him soon. So this is just like the thing I didn't like about Lightspeed bundles, and that tokens are kind of having to. It's like you don't want to farm things because everything else has to get worked on. I already did that token for IG-12. I think what I'm going to end up doing, though, I am going to be farming those shards for, what's his face, Cal, and I think I will use a token on pause, so I can actually do that right now. I can use this one on pause. There's not really a way to sort things, is there? Is it? I guess this is the level of development, so he'd be pretty low. He's got some stars. Okay, there he is. And the best thing about this is you're not wasting by farming the shards, which I have been farming for him for a long time. And it's like that Kyrotech burden is quite low when you're just getting tokens for everything. Bam's already ready. These two need to go to Relic 7, so Relic 7's a big thing. So I think I get Cat, I try to gear these two, then hopefully Keller and Beck will be pretty soon after that with those quests. I haven't checked the list. I don't know if he is one of the ones that's blocked by that feat that no one can do until February. I really hope not, or I hope they change that and fix it. But their quests are going to pop up December 30th, so that's a little over 3 weeks from now. So yeah, I think that is the plan. These Gear 12 tokens are just nice. I mean, there's all kinds of gear. It's not just Kyrotech, it's all this other gear. that I don't have to do right now. But in this one, it goes back to, when am I going to do JML? So I think I'm going to do JML after Bo, and probably not after Cal. After Cal, because... Or no, probably before Cal, because I have a lot of shards left for Tarful. That's something I can't really take a shortcut unless I have a Wookiee token coming up soon. So I think the best thing would be Saul for this, because it's 2 Zetas, it's a good character. Like, if you ask me who is the best character on this list, it's either Saul or Akbar, but Akbar mainly because he's a pilot for a ship I'm not going to get anytime soon, so I'd say Saul. I could get Zetas, I guess, instead of Omega. That would be the biggest waste ever. We're going to get a token for Old Ben. I don't need him. That's gonna help me for JML. I don't think I want to do Mon Mothma, because I think Mon Mothma, I already got some of her Chirotech. So let me look at her in this. So for some reason she's not a rebel fighter. So this piece, like, she's close. I just need 2 more gear levels, and I'm not having to use this gear as often. So that's 1 Chirotech. I think I picked her for Gear 10 because she had a lot of Chirotech at like Gear 8 and Gear 9. So I think she's fine. Like, I'd gear her up. And she's just not a super priority. Saw I can actually use now. So it's inefficient in my mind because I wasted a token. That token I wish I used on Mon Mothma, and then Mon Mothma's, you know, maybe I could have used on, I don't know, somebody, Ahsoka, but yeah, you can't live in regret. And let that paralyze me. So I'm just gonna do it. So it's all up and running. Has an Omicron, and I think that's worth applying. Yeah. So who can I put with him for 3? Because we're in 3v3 right now, and he would be a decent, a decent lead. Definitely not Captain Rex, because Captain Rex is with his clones, but I could do Saw, Katarn, and I guess Lando. Like, that technically, and someone might have a problem with, like, have issues with that. So, this Relic 1 is pretty much free at this point because carbon circuit boards are so easy to get. So Relic 1. Relic 2 is kind of close to free as well, so I think I'll get him to Relic 3. And yeah, I mean, that's increasing my farming needs for something else, but it's giving me a new character I can use right now in the current season. And it's helping for Cal, and he's just a good character. Like, what's daunting about, like, these Conquest unlocks, you get a character, and if you need, like, a whole team, it's like, oh, man, I don't really feel like it. But now I have Saul, I already had Katarn for a Star Killer, and I get Luther, it's like, okay, I'll get them all up, that's a 3v3 team, and then 5v5, I just need, like, a couple more. I can throw some crap in there, but that's a core 3 right there. Let me do a little bit of modding off screen, see what I can get, and then show you. Alright, so here's what I have for now. I did slice some up. I've been hoarding slicing mats for Cat, but I think Cat's gonna cannibalize a lot of mods from other characters. So it's pretty good. I mean, 76,000 health, 289 speed. He's not really a damage dealer, but this is, serviceable. I mean, getting the free Zeta is phenomenal. This makes me feel a lot more complete in my roster. So let me see. I have some of the scraps back here. I have Cocktarn's somebody. Yeah, Cocktarn's there. So let's replace you, buddy. Someone crappy. Old band, I guess. And I mean, it's just kind of a backwall team, but I could just do this. We'll find it. Well, that's for next week. So I guess I'll have to wait until lock changes, but that's what I'll put. Well, I could put it now. It's not like it's changing any. Like, it's not like it's a defensive good team anyway. That's like, no, that's not holding against anybody, so I don't need to be careful and circumspect. Just put it down, throw it down. All right, so that's a real team. I think I'll give him his Omicron, because I do have a lot of Omicrons. I need triple Omicrons for some characters coming up in the future, but not immediately right now. There's Omicron that's like not gonna go out of style really anytime soon. So yeah, I remember when Cal came out and Saw, he was kind of like looked down on as one of the worst characters, but he's really held in there as the most viable. Out of like, you got Tarful sucks. I mean, Cal and C are great, but yeah. So what else? Do I have any more tokens? No more tokens. Then I have enough to buy another token. That's what's crazy about this. Like, with all the complaining about the rewards and how hard it, or not the rewards necessarily, but how hard it is to do in Colisseum, it is hard, but it's like, even if you're getting like 100 a day, every 10 days you get free Gear 12 character aside from the gear you already have, it's crazy. It's like you don't need to do anything. You don't even need any gear. You need gear for your legendaries and your conquest units. But I don't know if I ever need to gear a marquee again, which is weird. And I'm really trying to wrap my mind around it for what it means for farming in general. Cat's coming up real soon. I will have her in as long as I log in right here in exactly 1 day. So, but I record these on Sundays, so not gonna be exactly today. And we won our TW because this guild is insane. We've won over 20 in a row, and like I don't barely ever get tagged. I like log on, half the board's already wiped out, and like I don't have any TW Omicrons, but that wouldn't matter anyway. So I have plenty of droid brains. What's nice about winning from this is the Datacron stuff, because I don't really like, even the data cache is significant to me. I don't get too many. And this I'm actually kind of proud of with my Datacrons on this account. So there are only a couple that would be valuable to me, and I got 5s, and I got the Darth Vader one. So the Darth Vader 3v3, it'll be a little less like potent, but I can use him somewhere. If there are no Galactic Legend allies, he can't be defeated until all other allies are defeated. Whenever an ally is defeated, he dispels buffs on himself. So it's a big like offensive thing. It's not crazy good. And 5v5, that's gonna be nice with a Atreya team. But what I really wanted, I was holding off to reroll this because I don't have any good stats on this one, so hopefully some useful. Okay, crit damage. That's something kind of useful, and I didn't want to waste my 20s. And I want the good level 6, if I can get it, please. Please, words. No. This one's still better for Vader. I get like one more shot at this, and I don't have enough. Come on, man. I guess I'll just leave it at that. Hey, that's still good for him, but that sucks. Like, this is kind of crap stats-wise. I can't afford to just go for another thing. Then 5s, that's 80. Ugh. It does suck that, like, the rerolls are really hard on this account. I don't have infinite charge-up currency. I still need my charge-up currency, but I'm good on the focused. I'm not gonna really... This, I might roll up right before 5v5, but right now, I don't really... The automatic debuff dispel on his turn is going to be nice. I don't need that level 9, and I'm not going to use that. I have too many other potential use cases to worry about that. So I'm good on Datacrons. Journey Guide, I mean, I've already talked about that. I think Leviathan, I'm just so far away at this point. I got started early, which you need to for the ships, but I'm just so far away from having Fury. It's 5 months. So I'll get Darth Revan to Relic 9 closer to that, and then more tokens to be applied to all these. I think Sortie, I'll give the droid token from the anniversary stuff when we get to it, and then the rest of these. Well, there's one in the episode track. I think this will be HK. Because I already have HK. It's already, let's keep 11, but it's more relevant farm. Another thing is, you know, General Skywalker should be easy. I know I talked about this some last week, but I'm starting to prep for it. So Shakti will be in no time. Someone did share, they got it done with a Relic 3 B1, and everyone else gave 12. That's just like the tokens they give us. So I just need to like do some farming, like pick this up when I can. And I'm farming B1 with my fleet currency. You would have seen it, but I didn't mention it. I don't need Saul on this anymore. Yeah, it's crazy. So, I mean, he's almost there. I don't know why I have him so close. Maybe some extra drops or something, but I'm farming with fleet because I don't have too many other fleet farms I have to do. Leviathan ships, I already kind of pointed at them. A Raven's Claw, 4 out of 4 stars, 6 out of 65. I am farming that because it's a relevant fleet. Cantina, oh, it sucks that I am going to need to, like, farm these in Cantina because I just want signal data. B28 and Tie Dagger will be there relatively soon-ish. Yeah, that's like mostly what's going on. It's just kind of like deciding what to do with my tokens, relicking characters up. Chewbacca's 1 away from Jedi Master. I'm super close to Jedi Master Luke. Yeah, I'm on Mothma. Old Ben's gonna get a token. Well, I'm not like as close as it might seem because of Jedi training Rey. Like, these are easy. Hermit Yoda is just like another couple relic levels. Those are easy characters and low relics. It's just, I need to bring myself to doing this. I think once I get, like, Bo-Katan, and then I've geared up Cat and Malgus, I'm like, okay, I can focus on this. I just need more shards of some characters to get BB-8 of, like, First Order. And, you know, Hux. Hux is a big target because he's just good. Sith Trooper I'm actively farming, so I would need a 7-star. Just need one more character, probably First Order Officer, because that's a different revenue, or like income stream, resource stream. So there's them, and then Jedi Training Rey, which is like not a priority at all as a character, but I need Finn, who's available in a variety of resources, not that hard. I need Stick Rey, who's also not too bad because she's this currency. But I just need to actively pay attention and do that. And then there's yet another Cantina farm in the vets. Thankfully, they are just both on the same node, which is great, but it's yet another Cantina farm. So yeah, there's a couple obstacles to JML, and he's just not the highest priority. What puts Bo-Katan way above JML is JML can do like some things that I can't do with my Jedi, but I already have pretty good Jedi. Bo-Katan adds a whole Lord Vader counter, and I like in Kyber 1 she's not doing as great against Lord Vader anymore, but where I'm at in Erodium, the Lord Vaders aren't super up to par, and I had to bring Leia on offense to beat the last Lord Vader I ran into. But that's a Lord Vader counter and a potential JMK counter, honestly, too, so just a really valuable addition. Just like Balin. Balin has just been so good. He's been way better than I even expected. He just kicks butt. Yeah, gas on the list. I am starting to hoard. I get one. So I had been just spending, after Malik, I had just been spending it away on gear, but I'm holding on to it now. It's 5,600. And yes, you can buy Malik and gas here, but this currency is a lot more valuable to me. I really want that currency. So I'll hoard this as much as I can, and then whenever I do end up getting gas, which, it's crazy how it, like, it's like a switch flipped, where it seems like, not worth it. There's a lot of gear. Like, even though it's not, where am I going? Even though it's not, like, Hyrotech characters, it's just like, I don't want to gear all these characters, but now I'm like, oh, some tokens. I don't really care. I probably don't need all the Zays. And if I do go for Ahsoka, I have a Relic 5 Asajj, and she might even be able to carry. Like, Relic 5 is taking so much reduced damage from these enemies that it's like she won't even be scratched. So maybe I just wait till I'm going for Ahsoka. There's so many things. I'm like so close on everything. It's like analysis paralysis. I just don't know where is the absolute next step. And I have decided what I'm actually doing. But it's wild. And this is a big farm. It's just like really high relics. So I'm not rushing to this right away. But To get her, you need gas, so it's natural. Maybe I just get a Saj first, and that will let her carry me through. And get everyone else to the minimum power level. Put some odds on them for the event. I don't care about Grievous. Is Grievous needed for... Grievous is needed for JMK, right? Yeah, he's needed for JMK. I really don't care about Grievous. Grievous is not like a good team anymore. So I would just like, you know, poking those droids and just leave them to rot. Like, I don't care. Like, I'd probably do no Zetas. It's just, yeah, whatever. Conquest, I just got done getting to the gold crate, and then kind of just passed out from, not literally, but just like, all right, I'm done, whatever. Just Datacrons. I'm not gonna try to stretch and get this, although I actually kind of would benefit from that. It's just so difficult on all these things. CX2, I could do that. Oh, yeah, I honestly could do that. Let's go out of pirates. Nah. What I need, how much to get that next thing? I need 553. That's 23. That's a tall order. I hope the next conquest is more amenable to my roster. Like, there's some that are just completely out of reach for me. I could get this with Honda, but it would just be like, it's just exhausting. Then, other than that, I think I could just do a fleet battle, maybe. Okay, we got 2 minutes left. This guy is always the one sniping me, so... And his payout is in like 2 minutes, so if I just do this attack... maybe I swoop in right before he's able to do anything about it, or like... As soon as I swoop in, it will be pointless for him to attack, so... Might as well do it now. I don't think this player has been difficult for me, but I can't fully remember all the time. Get him IG. Boom. Yep, going well so far. Boba's always like, I wish I wasn't Boba. So I'll probably counter and kill IG. It's really helpful when IG survives. I think I'm gonna go for the kill on Raging Fist again. Oh, this is actually good, because now I can use my mass assist and it won't be a waste. Because if it is Houndstooth and he's got reach immunity, it's kind of a waste. Okay. It's going well. Actually need to wait a minute or so to keep myself safe. Alright, we got less than a minute left before payout changes, so I don't think he'll snipe me. If he's even paying attention right now. That's pretty impossible to win in 2 seconds. Alright, and I think that'll be... Well, we did just get this. Remember to click up here, so maybe I will do a Colisseum battle. Show you how I've really been going about it. Okay, so 100, that's fine. I care more about it on this account than my main account. If I get this one, I think I can level up IG, but I need 90% to do Luke. I want to level 25 because that really makes a difference. You can use IG as a lead, though. I don't know if it's a good idea because you get crit chance and crit damage. I'm not really critting much. But with Luke, you're getting defense, max health, and max protection. So let's skip a whirl. This one I hate because like he gains turn meter when you resist. Whenever you resist a debuff, he gets 25% turn meter. So it's actually not good to do the tenacity up thing. Maybe it is, I don't know. Let's start with this. Who do I want going faster? I kind of like IGs taking turns. And get some defense before switching to just basics. Yeah, so I didn't get a ton of turn meter there, so that's good. She's furthest away from a turn, so I usually like to use that when someone had just taken a turn, but no, just take what I can get. And if they hit IG, you heal. So IG is definitely a nice addition. Okay, new record. A new record. This heal, actually, I'm not sure if it's only 5%, but it might be enough to be impactful. I really am not certain of anything that I'm doing, really. Just let me get one more time. Oh, yes. Go on. I want to get 90. 90! No, not every... Oh, yes, just her. Yes. Okay, come on. Give me 90. 90, baby. 90. Yes, I can upgrade Luke. Like, I did a video on Scribe's channel, like, talking to me and this guy is a big whale, and it's like, I'm starting to come around to Colisseum. It's like, if you can inch forward, you get a little bit of a start, and then you start inching forward. Oh, I'm number 1. Wow. Good job, me. That'll really stick. But go in here. Yeah, level 25. So this is actually impactful. So for this, okay, that's some extra damage. Great. Rally all rebel allies. That's huge. So tanks taunt. You get crit hit immunity. So I think it's IG. Attackers assist. So it's kind of like a swarm in some way. Recover health and protection all allies. That is huge. If you can get to that part. This is a huge, like, milestone. Do I have enough for him? I'm actually really close for IG too. To get to level 23. So let's give it another whirl. What do you say? I'll still start with this. Because after it I can do, like, the other move will be a bit of a heal. So let's give this to Luke, because Luke's turns are more valuable now than they have been. Get some defense for us, and then we'll do the basics, because they're double hits. Okay, don't hurt anyone too much. Let's see. So I actually don't know everyone's role. So if someone attacks... Okay, there are 2 attackers. That's like a full heal. I passed to her so she could, like, heal a little bit extra, but no, I'm, like, fully healed. This is, like, actual utility. Whereas everything just feels like a little kitty toy before. Oh. What? I'm doing worse than I did before. I usually do like a couple of runs early on, and then I'll save a couple for my daily reset, so I'm at least getting the quest. I mean, I got better and did worse, so that's a little weird. What the heck? I'll chalk that up to RNG, but at least I got the 91% to start. That's really good. And tonight I'll be gunning for the 100. So, really big milestone to get Luke to 25. I think with that, we'll call it on this one. So, this has been Gotenks week 101. Moving right along. A lot of things to decide, but I think I'm working with it. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.